only on esportbf.com.
So we'll see if that's going to be coming into play or not today. You are going to be seeing some players sitting up on top of the hill as well over onto the C flag. You are going to be having some pretty interesting fights, like I said, here into the middle of the map. We'll see if Polo is going to be able to get some work done here onto that B side, as you can burn B from both below and above, and he is going to be able to get that first initial burn going down. But immediately we do see Beasto clearing out onto that A side, and this is going to be a really interesting flip-flop going down. B has been stopped for the time being. We do have Jonah trying to come in, but no, that is a very hard position to have to retake here onto A if you don't immediately have it. And look at that, we are going to be seeing C and A now rotated into their favor. Now, this is probably one of the more standard ways of holding this map, CA or BC. Every now and then, if you can get a B hold and you force them outside of the map, it is incredibly difficult to actually make a comeback into this site. And you are going to be seeing a really good come around there by, what is that? What is that, Junel? We'll go with that. We'll go with Junel. Yeah. And they are going to be able to get control of that alpha flag, trying to push in onto Bravo. Nobody is able to actually get onto B just yet. Make is going to be waiting patiently. And we'll see if he's going to be able to pick up a couple of kills. You can hear some footsteps up above him. Decides to go ahead, poke up his head. We'll be able to catch one from behind. Does he get a second one? Oh my God, almost being able to clean it up. And he will be able to, but not before taking a massive amount of damage, which means he's going to have to go ahead and stop, heal, and make sure that he's going to be able to be in tip-top position to fight in just a few minutes. But oh, look at this, Noah.
I don't know if you saw that. Literally, Maya came up against two people, managed to kill one with his bullet, with his main gun, and then literally just popped up from behind a box, hit the guy with a headshot from the Magnum. One shot, dead.
Yeah, these guys definitely are good when it comes to using those Magnum shots. Orc, though, looking into the A site, will get caught out of position. At the same time, Jika now, he's going to be pushing on into A as well. Waiting in for those spawns potentially to come in and help him. And we do see the pinch now coming in. Refarted looking to try and retake this A site. So far, fairly even game. Nice pick up there. That's going to be Jika cleaning it up. And that's what I was talking about before, you know, that European style of they're very patient. They wait for their teammates to come and help them out. Not saying that North Americans never did that, but you definitely didn't see it a whole lot in the South American scene that came in here. Of course, there weren't as many North American teams back in the day, but definitely some really good stuff coming out right now of Refarted. They are in the lead, 124 to 119, just barely. They are in the lead, looking in for a potential cap here onto that B site, but no, that does get cut down. We do see Mayak now starting to push out towards that Charlie flag, so you can catch this player off. We'll be able to spot out one, can get the kill, and his teammate should be able to help him out there with any kind of reinforcements that are going to potentially come in onto that C flag.
Yeah, looking at how these guys are laying it out, really, as like you said, you know, obviously the AB hold is advantageous. You can get the C, but obviously you're going to have the visibility issues. And it looks like members of the opposing team on the Russian side are starting to push up towards Mayeg. He's holding the C point pretty much solo. He's now got some support in there. But you're looking now at the ownership. As soon as the A point changes, immediately the B point changes again. And you've got Horek in there, literally defending that point really well. So I have to say, a good play so far. And a quick spawn into the B point means they can now push towards the A. This is what I like about lockers also on 5v5s. It's a very, very quick game.
Jonah is going to be able to spot out one here with those footsteps. Can't quite connect with the second one. That will be leaving that A flag open. We see Junel now starting to come back in. Oh, and he catches the foot of Noah. He's going to be able to stop that burn onto A. That is a huge pickup right there. And we are going to be seeing a big push coming out potentially here onto that C flag. B still held by Refarted here as the score's going back and forth, 100 to 102. Polo getting a couple of shots coming in across map. Does look like he's going to be able to pick up at least one, as we should see those heals now coming on in. AEKs and Ace 23s used aplenty here on this map. But we are going to be seeing an interesting... What is he using? The AK-12. An AK-12. Wow. I can honestly say I don't ever remember an AK-12 being used in a 5v5 domination match. So this is a new one, but he's doing some work with it right now. He's 11 and 5. And I know with the slower rate of fire, and I'm sure
burst mode, so he's 750 RPM. Like,
oh,
he's
really?
Wildly competitive, yeah.
Oh, okay, he is. So yeah, let's have the numbers guy talk on the AK-12.
Yeah, no, it's a good gun. Definitely. I think people used to use it back in like CEVO days for 5v5s. That was a long time ago. It's got good recoil, good spread, faster rate of fire with burst mode, so you can be competitive. It's like an Ace 23 with 20 less RPM in a burst mode. So use it if you'd like.
Huh.
You can make it work if you can get headshots.
I know I've seen it used quite a bit in 10v10s, and I thought it was just used in 10v10s mainly because you have a little bit more of long-range engagements on a lot of those maps.
Yeah. No, definitely with closer ranges, you would assume more AUKs, and I mean, usually we do see a lot of AUKs because you don't need to engage past something like 25 meters most of the time. But yeah, this is it's a surprise, but I think it's a welcome thing. I like seeing a little bit of diversity, a little bit of change-ups,
Yeah,
he's obviously making it work pretty well. So.
And he's hitting shots, man. 13 and 5. He's doing some work. So right now it is going to be Beast all alone inside A. He does end up getting picked up. Jika now. He's going to be looking to a one-on-one here onto that Bravo flag. Can't make it happen. Will end up getting picked up. So 82 to 74 with REFARTED still in the lead, as this has just been a back and forth match. No team really asserting their dominance just yet. And we might be coming down to a sub 10 ticket game just like we had last time. So this is pretty exciting. Hork will be able to get the refrag there, and he's going to go ahead and get the revive on his teammates. Always love the buddy system. And they are going to be able to secure themselves potentially a 2-flag burn. But no, as I say that, C has been taken. So yeah, this is just back and forth, back and forth. Like nobody is really being the dominant team here.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the spread across here, and you can see them moving from the A to the B flag. Now, whether or not they're going to be able to actually hold that A flag, we'll have to wait and see. If they can get in there and get that flag, but they've just had a massive spawn of Russians at the A flag, that means it's going to be harder for them to take. Might be more likely for them to actually start to probe the defenses of the A flag, and you can see the likes of Mayek and Noah moving in towards that point, trying to push in very close and get in there for a quick run at them. And Mayek is also over there on the far left-hand side. He's going to be pushing, and there we go. He's going in with the Magnum. He gets shut down very quickly by Jonah, and now Jonah's coming under some pressure, but he's lost the point as a result of that. So you've got Noah and Mahorek now taking that point, and they're going to have the 2-hole. But as soon as that happens, Mers spawns over by the B point, which means they've got to rotate back to the B point very quickly in order to try and prevent that cap.
Yeah, one of the things that we didn't really talk about here at the very beginning is the fact that there are a lot of head glitch positions where you can actually abuse that Magnum one headshot. I know over there towards the if you're sitting inside medical and you're looking out towards that B flag, there's a couple of head glitches that you can use on the metal detectors that are pretty nasty. And then, of course, what you saw there with Mayek, where he was actually set up onto the box looking into medical from the backside. So yeah, there's some pretty cool little head glitch spots that you can use. And it looks like Jika is going on a little bit of a tear here. He does get some help there from his team, but he's getting shot from behind, so he's going to go ahead and back on out. Nades aren't going to be coming in, but it's going to be a 3-on-1, it looks like, here into that Alpha site, as they are going to be wrapping on the outside. Nice pickup onto Polo. Polo just completely overwhelmed, didn't know which player to shoot at, but at the same time, they are going to be losing out onto that C flag. Hork, though, with a really nice flank, will be able to take down 50 Shades, and it should be a 2-flag burn back into their favor. 44-51, as that lead change did happen into the favor of New Wave.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at that that burn. It's looking pretty good for them at the moment. Obviously, you can see now. Look at this. You've got Horek sneaking outside. They nearly were so close to having a... Oh, that, in fact, it might actually still happen. If you look at Noah, here's 1-on-1 to try and hold that point if he possibly can, to prevent it being capped. Now, it looks like Noah's... Oh, look at that. A 3 spawn on that A point. That basically means ownership of the A point has been secured. You've got Horek over by the C point.
Oh! I'm sorry, right there. That just reminded me of some South Americans play where they push on out and they do the whole crouch lay down while they're moving out. Changes the hitbox. It just brings back the memories, guys.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's pretty mad. It's pretty, and I love it. It's fantastic watching this back and forth that has always been lockers, really, especially in 5v5s. Just immensely fast and hectic gameplay with amazing kills. I mean, do you remember? I think it was the Scar H that everybody used in 5v5s in the early days because of that.
No, actually, it was the North American and South Americans that used the Scar H, and this was before they started to play in the ESL Go4 Cups. And I remember specifically telling some European teams, I was like, guys, you gotta watch out for these NA guys coming in with the Scar H. This was before it was banned, and they were like, whatever. This is when they were using the Ace 23, and it was Troy H's team. I believe it was Exertus maybe at the time.
Yeah, that sounds.
I can't remember exactly what they were called, but Nimic was on the team. I think Ravik was on the team, and they came in and they just about beat. I think it was Fnatic at the time, and oh my god, he changed the entire meta. After that, it was Scar H for everybody.
Yeah, I remember that very well. That was a pretty insane moment, and obviously it got banned pretty quickly because they did an analysis and there was a glitch on there that basically meant it kind of did double damage.
Only on esportbf.com.